Hi, Virgo. I hope you're doing well and taking a moment to breathe. Whenever you find this message, it's meant for you. Today, we're gently stepping into your energy and taking a real look at what's been unfolding beneath the surface. This is a reading for Virgo, for your current energy, what has shaped it, and what is quietly beginning to shift. Take what resonates and allow the rest to pass. As I tune into your energy, the first thing that comes through is how mentally active you've been. You've been thinking a lot, analyzing everything, replaying conversations, decisions, and moments where you wonder if you did the right thing. The cards immediately reflect this inner tension. Your energy feels strong, but guarded. The first card that comes forward shows clarity trying to break through confusion. You've recently come out of a period where things felt unclear or emotionally heavy. There was a time when you trusted something deeply, and when it didn't unfold the way you expected, it shook your confidence. You didn't just lose hope in a situation, you questioned yourself. That's important. Virgo, you don't usually doubt your judgment, but this experience made you pause. Another strong energy shows balance being disrupted and then slowly restored. You've been trying to fix something, not forcefully, but carefully. You didn't walk away easily. You tried to understand, to adjust, to meet things halfway. This shows emotional maturity, but it also shows how much pressure you've put on yourself. You carried more than your share. Your intuition has been loud lately. Even if you've ignored it at times, it hasn't stopped speaking to you. There's a sense that you know the truth about a situation, but you've been hesitant to fully accept it because accepting it means change. And change, even when it's positive, feels risky to you right now. In the present moment, your energy shifts into control and structure. You're trying to regain stability, especially emotionally. You're telling yourself to be logical, to stay grounded, to not let emotions cloud your decisions. On the surface, you may look calm and composed, but internally, you're still processing a lot. You're moving forward, but you keep glancing back, making sure you don't repeat the same mistakes. There's an opportunity around you right now that you may not be fully seeing. It's subtle, not loud or dramatic. It feels safe, but because it doesn't come with chaos or intensity, part of you wonders if it's real. Virgo, you've been conditioned to associate depth with struggle, but the cards suggest that ease does not mean lack of meaning. Work and effort show strongly in your energy. You've been focusing on building, improving, staying productive. This could be career related or personal growth, but either way, it's your way of staying in control. You don't want to fall back into emotional uncertainty, so you keep moving, keep doing, keep fixing. Looking ahead, there's a period of reflection coming. Not isolation in a lonely way, but intentional solitude. You're going to ask yourself some honest questions. Why did I accept less than I deserved? Why did I stay quiet when something didn't feel right? What do I truly want now? This reflection brings wisdom, not regret. A powerful shift appears when your inner knowing aligns with action. Something unexpected shakes your perspective. It doesn't destroy what you've built, but it forces you to see the truth clearly. This moment cuts through illusion and shows you exactly where you stand. It may feel intense at first, but it brings liberation. There's also an energy of temptation or attachment that you're being asked to see clearly. Something or someone has had a strong pull on you, but that pull wasn't rooted in stability. It was rooted in desire, fear of loss, or familiarity. The cards show you recognizing this and choosing differently. A new energy enters your life, or an existing situation transforms completely. This brings clarity, consistency, and emotional honesty. It doesn't rush you, it meets you where you are. And this is where things change, Virgo. You stop questioning your worth. You stop wondering if you're asking for too much. You realize you were simply asking the wrong person or the wrong situation to give you what only alignment can provide. There is emotional fulfillment ahead, but it requires you to trust what you feel, not just what you think. Your intuition is guiding you towards something healthier, something that supports your growth instead of draining it. What's been hidden is coming to light. A truth, a realization, or a message changes how you see the past. And with that clarity, you release a cycle that no longer serves you. You step into a more confident, grounded version of yourself. Virgo, your energy is shifting towards stability, self respect, and emotional balance. You're not meant to struggle for love, peace, or recognition. You're meant to build something real, something that feels steady and nourishing. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to support the channel by liking, subscribing, or sharing your thoughts. Your support helps keep these messages flowing and reaching the people who need them. And as this energy continues to unfold, trust that what's aligning with you now is doing so for a reason, and what's leaving is making space for something that finally meets you where you truly are. All right, Virgo, let's keep going and go even deeper into your energy because the cards are not done speaking yet, and there is something very important unfolding for you right now. As I keep shuffling, the energy tightens around your heart space. I'm immediately drawn to the Six of Cups coming forward, and this tells me there is a past connection that is still emotionally alive. This is not just nostalgia. This is someone who remembers you in a very pure way, someone who associates you with safety, warmth, and truth. This person thinks about moments that felt simple but meaningful, moments where they could be themselves around you. For some of you, this is someone you shared laughter with, someone who knew your softer side that not everyone gets to see. Right after that, the King of Cups shows up, and this is powerful. This tells me that someone is trying very hard to keep their emotions under control. On the outside, they may appear calm, detached, or even distant, but inside, there is a storm. They feel deeply, Virgo, but they don't know how to express it without losing control. This is someone who doesn't want to appear weak, yet your presence makes them feel things they have buried for a long time. Now I'm seeing the Seven of Swords, and this shifts the tone. There has been secrecy here, things unsaid, words swallowed, actions done quietly, or feelings hidden behind excuses. This doesn't always mean betrayal in the obvious sense. For many of you, this is emotional avoidance. Someone chose silence instead of honesty. Someone chose to keep things to themselves instead of risking vulnerability with you. And this left you questioning yourself, wondering what you missed, wondering if you imagined the depth of the connection. The cards want to reassure you right now. The Queen of Pentacles comes out, and this is your grounding energy. You have been stable, loyal, patient, and generous. You gave from a place of sincerity. If something didn't work or felt unbalanced, it was not because you lacked value. It was because the other person wasn't ready to meet you at the same level of emotional responsibility. As I look further, the Judgment card appears, and this is a major turning point. Someone is waking up. Someone is having a realization about what they lost or risked losing. This is that moment where the noise quiets down and the truth becomes impossible to ignore. They are reviewing their choices, their silence, their distance, and they are seeing you very clearly now. This energy carries regret, but also a desire for redemption. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, and this speaks of a new attempt, a message, or a small but sincere gesture. This is not someone rushing in with grand promises. This is someone testing the waters, wanting to know if there is still a chance, wanting to see if the door is still open. For some of you, this may come as a simple check-in, a practical excuse to talk, or a subtle sign of interest. Virgo, your response to this energy is shown by the Strength card. You are stronger now. You are calmer. You are no longer chasing answers or validation. You know your worth, and you are not afraid to walk away from anything that doesn't honor your growth. This doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care enough about yourself to require honesty and consistency. As the energy continues to unfold, the Ace of Pentacles shows up, and this is a gift from the universe, a new opportunity for stability, whether with someone from the past or someone entirely new. This is something real, something that can grow slowly and securely. It's not built on fantasy or illusion. It's built on effort, presence, and mutual respect. The atmosphere softens as the Ten of Cups appears. Emotional fulfillment is possible for you, Virgo. Real happiness. The kind that feels peaceful, not anxious. The kind where you don't have to guess where you stand. And what's important here is that this happiness aligns with who you are now, not who you used to be. There is still movement ahead, still choices to be made, still conversations that haven't happened yet. The cards are showing progress, awareness, and emotional truth coming to the surface. Nothing feels rushed, nothing feels forced. The energy is unfolding naturally, and you are being guided to trust your inner wisdom as things continue to reveal themselves. As the cards settle, Virgo, the message becomes very simple and very powerful. What was hidden has now been revealed, not to hurt you, but to free you. The confusion, the mixed signals, the emotional distance, all of that was never a reflection of your worth. It was a reflection of someone who didn't know how to hold what they were given. You were carrying more than your share, loving deeper than was safe, and staying longer than was necessary because you believed in the potential rather than the reality. The energy around you now shows release, not bitterness, not anger, but clarity. You finally see the truth without illusions, and that alone changes everything. The cards show that once you stop questioning yourself, once you stop replaying the past in your mind, the path in front of you opens effortlessly. There is a sense of emotional maturity here, a quiet strength, where you no longer chase explanations or closure from others because you have already given it to yourself. What's beautiful is that the cycle doesn't end in loss, it ends in self-respect. The universe acknowledges what you've been through and responds by shifting your timeline. New opportunities, deeper emotional connections, and a more balanced love dynamic appear only because you refused to stay small. You learned the lesson, you broke the karmic loop, and now you stand in a space where love no longer feels heavy or confusing, but safe and mutual. Virgo, trust this ending. It is not the end of love, it is the end of settling. You are stepping into a phase where your energy is protected, your heart is wiser, and your future is no longer tied to uncertainty. What's meant for you will meet you without resistance, without fear, and without games. Thank you for being here, for allowing this message to find you when it needed to. If this reading resonated, supporting the channel helps keep these messages flowing to those who need them most. Take what aligns, leave the rest, and remember this: you are not behind, you are right on time.